Okay, let's get the stream started by booting up Skyrim. There it goes. Now, turns out, you know what I mentioned last stream that Wyrmstooth had no Lord and had no map? Demuted! Why does YouTube do that? It just randomly demutes itself. And it muted for a reason. But, anyway. Now demuting event is over. The Wyrmstooth, I always thought was supposed to have a map and Lord. I thought that was one of its features. Turns out it does. However, I had a manual conversion of old 1.16, which turns out the original creator, yeah, the one who disappeared, came back, did an official Skyrim Special Edition port of the most recent version, 1.18, and then, this is the fun part, he's left it on an anonymous site. It's not on Nexus, it's just on like a file sharing site where it's all pretty anonymous and there's no way to contact the author. He posted it on Reddit, even gave a bit of help for a while, and then deleted the Reddit account and disappeared. But the good thing is, there's Lord, and there's a map. Also, I need to go here first, because you need a weapon from here to go into there. I happen, just on my main, which I've just been messing around with and done a little main quest, just so happened. Also, I've realised why she's so fucking tiny. And it's a very weird way of doing it. She's got like set scale like 0.9. Because someone clearly did not like the idea that high elves are supposed to be tall. But and it's also the reason why that orc's so fucking huge. But, you know, messing around, it just so happened that the item that the museum sent me for, which was on Wyrmstooth, just so happened to be Goreduster, the item that we need from that ship, which also happened to lead me to one of the a callback from Morrowind, because I get the feeling that a lot of this stuff is a callback from Morrowind, like even to the notion of the mushroom plants. Which, don't worry, it is explained in like the lore book, because you know there's a little background history book, and it does explain them as just blowing in from Morrowind. You know, so it's not like it's not a case of it's just there for the sake of it. No, they're there because like Red Mountain spread them. And I get the feeling that I'm pretty sure Wyrmstooth started life before the Dragonborn DLC was announced. Therefore, I get the feeling it was always meant to be like little, like have bits of Morrowind going on in it. You know, sort of be Skyrim Solstheim almost. But no, this bit is definitely a Morrowind reference. You'll see in a moment. Oh, there must be a hostile nearby. Can't talk to me. It's supposed... let me just recycle him.
Come one, come all, the rarest of wares from across the lands of Tamriel.
Okay, apparently I can't interact, but...
Tools,
there we go.
and weapons, and so much more.
You're a mud crab.
And you're... you, whatever you may be. It's hard to tell with you, but don't let my appearance fool you. I assure you my wares, well, let's just call it an occupational hazard. One bad deal and pow, suddenly I'm a mud crab. It's not my fault, but worry not. I'm not...
I say, this...
well, I tried to set up a stall in some... not to mention some folk have a penchant for crab meat. Cannibals they are.
It's only cannibalism if it's your own kind you're eating.
Expire, I'll be out here selling my wares.
You know, it's just like a cute callback to Morrowind's Mud Crab Merchant, which I believe Skywind has shown a picture of recently. You know, of like the concept art, and it's like got more stuff on him. It's like a distant cousin. And remember, Telvanni are assholes. Just remember that. That's just something you have to remember about Morrowind, is that the Telvanni are complete assholes. I mean, just look at Neloth. One thing I have noticed on Wyrmstooth is that like most of the enemies seem to be completely blind. Like they don't notice you until you're right in their face. And there's a lot of custom shields. None of the weapons so far I've found, and I found 3, have had unique weapon models. One's been a generic Daedric sword, one's been a generic Nordic sword, and one's been a generic Dwarven, well, rod. That's funny. Yeah, there we go. There it is. I think it's in. It should be here some. It should be here some. There's supposed to be a sword called Gordust around here. The problem is, where is it? I can't actually remember where I picked it up from, I just remember I picked it up from this boat. I just can't remember where on the boat. That's my problem. Oh! Why do I have... I have a plan. I'll try and think what Gordust is. So I know it's on that ship somewhere, I just don't remember where on that ship. Oh, I didn't mean to pick it up, I meant to hold the button. Ugh. Didn't realise I was so close to the bloody carry weight limit.
Come one, come all. I thought you'd never ask.
Take my heavy shit. Not my expensive but lightweight shit. I said not my expensive and lightweight shit. Oh no, he's ran out of crap. Buy some like really high value, low weight crap. Oh, I said Misk, not Earth. Yeah, I want armor anyway. You know, I forget a lot of light armor in Skyrim actually exists. You know, it's that forgettable. I just forget it exists. It's kind of sad, I know, but... I know I shouldn't, but I do. I just completely forget it exists because it's just that boring and unmemorable. Especially like scaled armor, I completely forget that exists 90% of the time. There it is. You know, it's just a set I it's a set I completely forget exists because it's that boring, effectively. Back to the ship, look for the Gordor stuff, because I know I'll need it, so I'll just have to come back here anyway, and to be honest, that ruin's kind of like there's only one road up to it, so... I'll make sure I've got the ship first. Of course, watch it only spawn if you've got that quest active. I mean, would it be a barrel? Oh no. I think I know where it's gone. I think it was supposed to be on there. There it is. I didn't have time for it, but I'm probably going to look up later, see if there's like a unique weapon replacer for Wyrmstooth. Because I think the way they're displayed in the museum is just like a weapon rack style. Not where it's a static item, but where it's just a weapon rack thing. I don't think it's a special. I think all the like the mod added ones are mod added. Like, oh no. Wyrmstooth seems to have this unique. Nah, that's not a unique fog. Wyrmstooth seems to have a unique fog effect that rolls in occasionally. Can't be cleansed with clear skies. And when it I think it only happens in the remote edges of the island, but when it rolls in, Draugr start appearing out of the mist. And when you kill them, they just disappear. Like almost like phantom images of them.
Hold that, traveler. This mine is up. We discovered a rare ebony vein. They tore us up in no time. Only me and Guy took over their supply. The ebony would mean
I love how, like, we wouldn't have made that alive if not for this useless Imperial soldier who would die in like an instant.
Truly, I appreciate the assist, but do be wary. They're known to bend the will of animals.
Now, I definitely remember two dragon. I think, well, I don't know if it's related to, like, not completing the main quest, but I had a bit of an issue when I came through here on my main. Is two dragons pulled themselves out of the muck, they were named, and a third one just happened to be flying by at the same. I mean, it's like, oh, how many dragons can you have? I believe you don't just walk in and kill the Spriggan. I believe the Spriggan is special. Yes,
Why do you disturb the sanctity of
yes, it is a special one.
the miners chose their own fate. They chose your power is known to me. All is one in kind's embrace.
Yeah, let's help the Spriggan. I killed it last time, that's just boring. You'll get thanks from the miners.
Kill the miners. Only there remains.
What about the ones that are already dead in here?
Return to me when the deed is done.
You know, I'm just... Their genetic clones bother me. That would be my justification.
You're sure.
Last witness killed. Well, they sucked. I mean, I expected the miners to go down really easily, but that god, how did he die so quick?
Then the palace is restored, and the wounds in time will heal. I thank you, traveler. Return whenever you are weary. We will keep a place for you here.
Wait, so if you go with a Springer, you get this place as like a place to hide, like a bed to sleep in. Possibly even an owned bed, I don't know, I wouldn't benefit from it anyway. But my own personal ebony mine. So you don't realise just how fucking huge Spriggans are. Until you like walk up to them, you don't realise how fucking huge they are. Like, they are enormous. At least the matrons are. Oh yeah, that. I think if you run along with your goons, you get your goons to help you fight these dragons. Oh, and look, the other ones. Let's come out to play. See, I get the feeling you're supposed to encounter these two when you sort of run along with, chase after your goon squad. And I believe they're always a frost dragon and a ancient dragon. I believe they're always the same because they were the same last time. And of course, they don't notice me. Oh, now they've noticed me, apparently. No, wait, no, they've still not noticed me. There we go. Oh, it's a good job that breath is pretty useless. Yeah, it is kind of a good job the breath is pretty useless. Otherwise, I'll probably be dead. What's funny is I think the frost one was more powerful. Oh yeah, there's also a couple of new spells as well, which I think is a nice touch. The Red Phantom. I think that's a red one. Or unless that's something completely different altogether. Oh, give me a sec. Derp. When you derp out and forget what you're doing, and that you don't actually have to answer the phone because you're not alone. Oh dear. I am not awake. Is this the road up to the bloody Barrow? Yes. Because there's only one way up into it. No, but so I haven't actually really explored much of Wyrmstooth. I had a couple of hours just wandering around after doing the main quest, but I haven't really discovered much of it yet. I've still got it's quite expansive. If you look at the map, it is actually quite expansive. Considering that we've only been in effectively this string, and there's all this. This is a little quirk. There's a fort here that you can claim as a player. There's all this, which I've never even been to. There's this, which I've barely explored. There's this whole little island, which I think is to do with little Falmore quest line, which I think starts somewhere else. I've started it on my main, I don't quite remember how. There's a Hall of the Vigilant here, we want to go kill a couple of vampires. There's Vulon's tomb, which is down here. Yeah, there's quite a bit to do. Yeah. I don't think it's quite as much as probably like Dragonborn DLC, but it's probably got as much as Dawnguard does. This is a nice landscape and there's shit in it, there's unique ingredients, so like remnants of like Oblivion. Apparently there's even spittle sticks, which are an Oblivion staple. How? How did my goon squad not fight this? And no, I don't know why Lod trees are... Like, the Lod does not disappear here. I thought it was just an issue on my main. Clearly it isn't. Clearly it's just an issue with the area, where for some reason the Lod tree of the tree is both nowhere near the tree and is just lodded out. Who knows? Doesn't really matter. It really does not matter in the grand scheme. A few minor Lord issues is a small price to pay for having a Lord. Because it does not look good without a Lord. You need a Lord for an exterior world space. Also, Dark Souls joke right here. Dark Souls joke right there. Ooh, meat pie.
Yes.
Damn it. Looks like the gate is shut. Whatever it was, looks like it was... Look around for any clues. Maybe we can find out what happened.
What's funny is I don't think that's the right weapon. No, it isn't. Because that's a one-handed ancient Nord sword. And the one that goes in the slot is a two-handed ancient Nord sword. Well, can't argue with that, can you? Avoid the really obvious trapdoor. Dodgy autosave.
More vagrants? Did I not tell you already that you'll get what you want? My shore's bones, I need more time. Wait. One of those cutthroat smugglers are.
Oh, this guy is weird. You'll see.
You and hellfire. I suppose that unraveled blood. Riches mentions something about their shipments being. But honestly, dragons? Maybe it was a cliff racer. They have.
No, it won't be a cliff racer. If it was a cliff racer, we wouldn't see the sky. Those things are omnipresent.
This island is the core of an ancient volcano, and the Barrow itself is built into the mountains. I know of a way deeper down, but there is one. Follow me and I'll show you.
Shadows.
Wait for the lunatic to come down. I think they went overboard with the level blocks. Because everything is like master locked, even things that shouldn't be master locked, like a really basic generic's house. You know, it's all like everything's master locked. Which makes me think it's just the fact that someone's just set them all to be leveled. Again, another master. You know, even like a generic chest are just master locked. You know, I think someone went a bit overboard with master locks.
Anything you need? Is there anything you need?
What is it?
Bit of backstory on the Crazy Mage. Ooh, History of Wyrmstooth. You need to read that one. Because that starts the Vulum quest line. I wonder if the Rusted Claw... I have a theory about what happens to the Rusted Claw on my name. I don't quite know. This bit's funny. This bit's funny. I actually had a good laugh doing this one.
Oh, this is it's a bit of a silly story, really. Well, I had a bit of an accident. I must admit I'm still working out. The spell I've been working on allows me. That Dawnguard, I was preparing this.
Now, is this gonna work or will I have to force it forward? It said you might... In the patch notes, it did say you might have to going from anything to 1.18.
It's perfectly safe.
All you have to do is like set the stage to 130 or something.
At least for I've been wanting to find out whether I can transfer control to another person. To allow somebody if I can get a positive result. And by that I mean having control over living things too. Animal too. What do you say? Ready to give this whole Dawnguard a spin? I don't think we can get this gate open right now by any other means.
I guess I'm doing it.
Excellent. Just remember to keep going until you find that switch. It's there, somewhere. I'll end the spell once the gate is open. Now stand still while I cast this. I tingle slightly.
Oh no, he's casting his spell. No, that worked. And yes. I just love the way look at it move. And yes, it takes 2 hits to kill a skewer. Look at it move. I love the way this thing moves. Look at it go. Now, trying to kill a Draugr with it is you're gonna spend the rest of your life doing that, but you can bat spiders out the way. It just amuses me about just controlling a Draugr. It just amuses me so. I know it shouldn't, but it does. It amuses me no end. Yeah, this does just amuse me no end.
Well, it seems like your mind is still in one piece. With this, I can finally finish my research. Oh, not for another 10 or 20 years at the very least. I'm still having a... But enough about the details. You have a dragon...
Don't worry, this guy, it's not last we see of this guy.
supplies you need from my laboratory. You've helped me with most. I may join up with you later on once I've cleaned myself up. Transferring mine from one body to another really works up a sweat.
Dragon? I don't know what you saw from the old man who's told me this. It's like dragons luring adventurers to this island with something. I'm heading back to the town to help coordinate the rescue. Be careful. Good luck.
Sure, what you must have better things to do than to bother us.
Oh, he wants wisp wrappings.
I'm running low on... Bring me 5. Wait! 5 might be too few. I might run out too quickly. Better make...
Considering how fucking rare wisp wrappings are, you know, this is just one I can't install myself because they are just so rare.
8 or 15. Scratch that. I saw a mud crab. Oh! Here, take this. Pried it from the fingers of a Dawnguard years ago. A useful paperweight. I need your help in dealing with some...
Ah, he's the one who starts the Valmore quest.
I assume you've heard of them before. Normally I'd send a swarm of Dawnguard. Negotiating with them will likely be impossible, and I have no... certainly not for sightseeing purposes, but I assure you. Try to leave...
With the Falmore, nothing is benevolent. Even other high elves hate them. It's because they're assholes. Yeah, so he starts the Falmore Spies mission. That's where it came from. But no, wisp wrappings are so fucking rare. I don't think I've even... You know, even in multiple playthroughs, I don't think I've encountered that many wisps. They're just rare. Yeah, they are just an incredibly rare creature. I don't even know if there's 8 of them in the game. I really actually don't know if there's that many wisps in the game, because they are rare. You were not here before? No, my friend, it is dead. Oh, my pathetic Draugr, it's dead. Oh, let's see if I can get this right. So sometimes you may hear my song, which we wail. So when you do not belong, choose one. I find this to be your final day. So. Wail So one you do not belong will be the sky. Wise, or is eagle wise? I don't think a moth is particularly. So. No, I think. Oh! So you do not. Sometimes you will hear my song. Somewhere you do not belong. I think which is the sky. No. So. Oh, who knows? I don't know if this is. Or whether this is just deliberately obtuse. It could just be deliberately obtuse to throw you off. I blocked that fuck. I hate how disarm is like instant as well. There's no like, you know, there's no warm up for it. Oh, I shouldn't have picked up the hoary Nord shit. That was a mistake. Remember, I can't pick up shit because apparently I'm right at the limit. Oh, shut up, beast. Oh, I remember now. So, whale, snake, bird. Oh, not fucking again! I can tell you, I'm getting mighty sick of being disarmed. Whale, snake, bird. Always more. Getting closer, at least. Oh, God, more! Wait. There is the kitchen overlord. The crew. There's so many of them. They're all like really high level for some bizarre reason. Stuck. Oh, you fucker! I am getting bloody sick of this arm. You know, even when you stun them, it's it's completely and utterly instant. Where did the kitchen overlord even go? It just disappeared. Like, seriously, where did it even go? I expect to see a corpse stuck in the ceiling. Really? I'm that close to the bloody limit? Where is this bloody drug kitchen overlord? Like, where is it? Where did it go? How could it disappear so quickly? Like, and totally. Where did it go? One moment you're fighting it, the next minute it's go. There it is. Oh, of course that happens to have... You see, there was a reason why I went to that. It's because I knew that it might have something unique on it. But no. No, of course that's one I almost lose. Oh, go away. At least you're only a Fusrodar. No, that's the way I came in.
Hold. Now cast.
Now, getting killed by your own traps takes some doing.
Roll. Sure.
Oh dear. I can't trigger these. It's got to use the idiot brigade to tread on it and open it for me. Oh.
Shadows hide us.
Stand on the fucking button.
Hold. Now.
There it is. I think I know what happened to that corpse last time I came through. Whoa! That explains where I've got where so much weight's coming from. Is I've got bloody 6 steel great swords that weigh like half on each. Got loads of steel garbage. This axe of no range! What? This axe has no range whatsoever. And it's gone. And now it's gone for fucking ever. Oh. No, I can't use kill all. Look at my fucking axe. You want to disarm me again? I've had enough with this bloody disarm bullshit. had enough of it. That's funny. It actually did damage, but only on a critical strike. I must have forgotten to take the crit damage off it. Yeah, well. The good thing about the idiot brigades, I guess, is they can't be hurt, but they never turn hostile to you, at least. I guess that's a good thing. I mean, otherwise they will just keep getting in the way. So they don't half get in the way. Basically saying they were trying to break in, but they were trapped because this door was only open. You know, that's just a way out in case you want to go out. Just trying to remember where you actually have to go. Is it? Nope. Another dead end. Not that way. Not that way. Not that way. Not that way. Oh, that was it. It was like one tiny little corridor you would otherwise never see. They are spongy Drogo. Blah 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 blah. Eagle, whale, snake.
I doubt any of us can read and write.
The ancient lords were certainly master craftsmen. Their work is as skilled as their crafts to death.
Just get that down.
Oh, no bloody oh, it's smart. It knows to hide behind the wall. Now, Ice Volley is not what you think it is. Out of curiosity, I looked at that. I thought it'd be like a machine gun version. No, shotgun. Very much a shotgun ice projectile. And that's actually the cut. That's not like a shout that was not in game. It's not a completely new one. It is actually a shout that exists, but was cut for some unknown reason. Notably, the same thing the Greybeards used to create the distraction target. For some reason, it was cut. Probably because they thought it wouldn't be useful. Well, like 99% of them, but. So honestly, 99% of shouts are completely useless most of the time. That should at least de-weight me for a while. Now I know it's a safe fall, but...
Unpleasant than I thought it was going to be. Can you hear me correctly? Such a bother.
Told you I wouldn't be the last we see of them.
Where have you Anyway, important things first. We should be looking for signs of where that dragon of yours could be roosting. Let's stick to the road and see where that takes us.
This adventure was a vampire. Because only vampires have immortal blood. And they always exclusively have immortal blood. It's almost strange. Journal. Why are bows so heavy? A bow is not a particularly heavy item. Especially a wooden bow, they're very light. You know, I think an 8-pound bow would be pretty ridiculous.
I've never seen such a thing. Did the Dwemer build all this? They disappeared long ago. Nobody has since been able to come by.
Related to the heart of work, but that's for scholars, not adventurers such as me who stay focused.
Grab all the butterfly. Also, seeing any pink? That's unfortunate. That's a lot issue. Now, since it only happens down here, I'm not concerned about it. You can see that for some reason all the Dwemer structures down here are pink, which is really bizarre. But since it only happens down here, it doesn't bother me, because this place has got such weird lighting anyway, you know, it's sort of glowy and shit. Yeah, it's so glowy anyway, that it doesn't actually bother me because it's, well... You know, what there is just, it's not worth the aggro, effectively. Oh, you can't disarm me.
Rhyme? See!
Standard Blackreach rules. You come across an elevator, you go up it, you open it, and then you go back down. But the standard Dwemer Ruins rules. Yeah, because no one in all these years has got a long pole and just gone... And just, like, put a long pole through these slits and just lifted this lever up. You know, like, no one in all those years has done that. You know, it's just one of those weird game logic things. Then again, Nords aren't exactly known for their ingenuity, are they? think this is where the stuff paralysis is. Oh. Sorry, I had to stretch. And of course the idiot brigade. It triggers it. Of course they do. I don't think this guy's supposed to be like this. I think I guess the ghost puddle on death doesn't apply to pre-killed ghosts. It's weird because everywhere in vanilla Skyrim, it's always like it's either a set dwarven sphere or it's a set dwarven spider. It's never a randomized enemy that's auto killed. Huh, that's the first time I can admit I've ever seen one of those. Not sure if that's the Wisp-based one or the Flame Atronach-based one, because there's one based on a Wisp and one based on a Flame Atronach. I mean, I've got 120 weight just in bloody steel daggers I can dump if need be. I'd rather not, but it's always a possibility.
Hold, now cast.
Another one. Weird. That means something's gone wrong. That's not a standard dweller chest. That's the bandit chest variant of it. Fucking, I'm dumping those steel daggers. And those orcish daggers. They're a lot of weight for very little profit. See, that's quite a clever trap because it only comes up when you're in close proximity to it. Yes, I am fully aware of the ridiculous cost of the weight of these crap. But you'll see why when I have to build the observatory for the museum, because that thing weighs a ton. That requires a truly epic amount of shit. Full door and armor set, apart from the boots for some reason. Oh, more formal. Only enough basic former. I don't know why, but Emma Centurions are never that much of a threat, like ever. The steam breath hurts, but that's about it. There it is, the stat paralysis rod. Quite why the former are so determined to protect it, I don't know. It's not that useful. It's funny, the Dwemer one seems to go off without rhyme or reason. Ooh. I missed that. And for 2 gold, I really don't see the point of not missing it, but... Wait a second.
Hold. Now cast.
Okay, so this way. Yeah, that lava hurts like hell. Ooh, I haven't been in the Boletarium. Whatever a Boletarium is. Hello, Dix and Agary. I can't speak that language. I can only speak English and really, really, really bad French. Like, really bad. Like, I can just sort of translate it, but that's about it. Like, worse. Like, basic high school level that I've mostly forgotten. That's about it, really. I'm just not lingually inclined, I'm afraid. It'd be nice if it was, because, like, speaking other languages would be great, but... unfortunately, not something I can do. Dear, the bloody idiot brigade keeps getting in the way. I should stop following. Oh, I didn't even notice that piece of garbage. Wait, Boletarium isn't something to do with shrooms, is it? Dump that steel garbage. Don't want to be. I'll happily trade steel garbage for valuable Dwemer shit. I also minorly tweaked my Skyrim a little. I put another little something in my personal tweaks mod. Nothing much, it was just... I was sick of smelting iron at like 1 a piece, so I just put like 10 times recipes for each one in. Took about 10 minutes at most. Start to finish took about 10 minutes. It was, but it's made life a lot easier. I basically put conditions on it. They only show up when you got more than 20, or 10, depending on which recipe. Basically, when you got enough ingots to make 10 at once, enough ore to make 10 at once, you can make 10 at once. Dwemer shit doesn't have that problem, because Dwemer shit tends to, oh god, I'm trying to remember how to get up here, and it's not this way. Oh. Oh. There's the path up.
Ruled?
In not Blackreach. Because this place is very much not Blackreach. Wait, I wonder. I'm curious now, I didn't try it last time.
Bruce? Roda!
I don't know if that did anything, just made a loud noise. Probably just made a loud noise.
Bruce? Roda!
It's not very nice sticking an arrow in me like that. Illuminatory. Light Observatory or something? I have no idea. Yeah, considering it's this idiot brigade that alerted them to my presence. No, my friend! He's dead again. Oh dear. No more dead Fulmer. Gyro, gyro, gyro. Lots of gyros. Why does the Argonian have human flesh? Dang it, why does he have a human heart? He's an elf. Scoomadila. That's not an adventurer, that's a scuba dealer. That makes no sense. Yeah, there are 4 phones in this house. One of them is right next. 2 of them in very close proximity. Now, there really is like one in every corner of the house. And yet somehow she comes for this one. Not the one that's in like the room that's right next door. I don't get it. Sometimes logic, my mother's logic just fails me. In that there is none. It very much is zero logic. The only logic is that there is no logic. Ooh, yes, it works. And no, I'm not going to say what that was. If you didn't know, oh fuck! If you didn't notice it, you don't deserve. You gotta pay attention. Argonian blood wine. Ooh, let's. I need to say. Would it be potions or food? Food, probably. That's not how you have blood wine. Blood wine's in a squared bottle or a barrel. You drink straight out of it with your mug. That's how you drink blood wine. Oh no! I will drown! No, I won't, because I can't drown. You know, I'm starting to realise where all, like, this retarded amount of weight comes from. I think it's the sheer volume of Dwemer shit. Let's drop some bowls. And a broom, and buckets. Ooh. That's going to liberate a lot of space when I dump them. Now, if that bloody bear pelt It does. It floats. That can't be. You know, 60 bear pelts you'd think wouldn't float, but apparently they do. And you wouldn't think a bear pelt would float anyway. You know, the fur on it alone would take it down. Now, one thing you want to do is just strip everybody you can find in here. And not just because it's good loot. You want to strip them of everything of value. Before approaching that. That way, when they inevitably wake up, because let's face it, there wouldn't be this many corpses otherwise. You strip as many of the bodies as you can. Of course I'm carrying too much. I've got like 50 million more bear pelts. Ooh, baskets, they weigh no. Yep. I thought I had a load of bear pelts. Oh, bear pelts. It's like Oblivion all over again. And you get kicked out of the Fighters Guild, you gotta get them like 10 bear pelts, and that's too much weight.
Much time has passed since it is simple, Dovaki. Avrova Nuz Krost, you shall fall and become one.
Yeah, Durnavir can raise the dead too, and it's not that useful. It really is not that useful. Yeah, this is pre-Dawnguard. This actually predicted that sort of Durnavir was a necromancer sort of thing.
Togat Lane. Follow if you can, so that I may swap.
Find some place to hide.
Fury of the North Wind.
Oh, I'm not letting you live. Oh, not more crap. I've got ebony shit weighs a ton. Bear pelts, where are you? Well, there goes 400 weight. Considering what that was, that should have weighed like... Oh, I don't know, that should have... Set up a firing line. As El Nudo finds. And they miss. I think I took out most of them. Oh no, there's a Nudo running out. Oh, I know what I can do. Oh no! Not the ebony goon. That what horse kite, and I think I can carry shit again. Yeah. Yeah, I was carrying around 400 weight of chorus chitin. No wonder I couldn't carry anything. I didn't realise how much crap I had.
Looks like the Templar lost his patience with our dragon.
Well, they'd all be slaughtered.
Suspended trade routes. That I am.
I love how he ambushes me before I even...
No idea. Good. And what of its track? Did you find out? God, that dragon is getting everything you'd ever wished for today. Now, as we need to put an end to this as soon as possible. Forward. I fear there will be ones who can do this. Legion's soldiers.
The Legion soldiers struggle against anything. They're useless. Yeah, the Legion soldiers are... This is just random hole. Nah, there's immune during this phase. This is a run along.
Hold. Now cast.
Basically, you go run to town, kill the dragon, and then the main quest is done. Also, clear skies.
No. Bakur.
Oh, it's a scripted weather event there. Right, man. You know, because it's always like raining and sad. Missed. There it is, the Eric Daedric's Great Sword. How did the Imperials suck so bad that they died, I even got eaten before I even arrived? And Lurius is still out there, of course. Don't worry, unlike Helgen, this town does rebuild. Unlike Helgen.
Is it dead? Is it finally over? I can hardly believe it. I imagine the next great challenge will be getting... But that's my battle to fight Dragonborn. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten...
Don't worry, that 10,000 gold quickly disappears. It sounds like a lot, but it isn't. Because the player home on this island costs, I think, it's about 30,000.
Should be back in no time. But do your rules again if you once we get things rolling here, who knows? Once again, thank you.
It's going to be appreciated, though, I can guarantee that, because some of the town residents are... they make the Dunmer of Morrowind, if you're an Argonian, look friendly. But that is pretty much all I have time for. Oh, so no point starting anything else. Oh, look at the blue gun. Now, where the f is Gunmar? So he's not here either. Where the hell could he be? I'm tempted to... Actually, no, I'm going to console him. Oh dear. So he is... Dawnguard ref ID 3477. Get my Dawnguard number. What did I say he was? My short-term memory is fucking awful. 3477. That was it. So my short-term memory is awful.
You there? I've tracked this damned bear for 2 weeks. Ithron? I'm afraid he's a few years too. Besides, he can handle anything alone. Vampires. Tell me more about what's going on. By the way. Alright. Once it's dealt with, then perhaps I'll see what Ithron expects of me.
So whoever this bear... I'm just gonna console it to me. Ugh. I'm gonna have to look it up on it. Yeah, because it can be... Wait, so it can be on Blue Solstheim as well? According to this, it can be on Solstheim. So it might be there. Slide and we get the Gunmar Vanisher. Anyway, that is the end of the stream, at least now I know it could possibly be on Solstheim as well. I would have thought Solstheim would have been locked out. Anyway, that's the end of the stream. Thank you for watching. Subscribe or donate if you want. Donation links in the description as per usual. As is a list of all past live streams. Good day! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cease.